Bubba Schweigert, great to see you on the eve of the 2021 spring UND football season. Crazy that it is now just right around the corner after so many months of waiting.
Yeah, it's been a long wait, and we're excited to play. I know the guys have done a great job through months of adversity and really hung in there, and we're looking forward to getting the season rolling. And it's going to be a little bit different, but we're sure excited about it.
When you think about your group, and having seen this team now practice, really had practiced without a game since Thanksgiving of 2019. When you look at the guys that you've got that are going to take the field, where do you see as the strength of this team going into the spring season in 2021?
Well, I just think this group's really became close, to have good team chemistry. And I think the guys, when we talk to our leadership council, there's been, a lot of good conversation and talks about the challenges and how we get to a season. One of the great signs for our program, we had our highest ever semester GPA here. In the spring last year was over a 3.3, and then this fall it was over a 3.4. So those are great signs that our team is doing the right things to be a college football player, because I've always looked at academics. When things are going well there, your team is really into the routine and getting better in all aspects. So that's what I really like about this team.
You've had that added ramp up time, to get to know the teams you're going to be playing this spring. You've also had some time to work in some new faces at quarterback. And how is that room shaped out now this spring?
Yeah, I'm proud of those guys. They're working hard with Coach Freund and learning the offense, and we're learning more about each of them. And Tommy Schuster is our only quarterback in that room, really with playing experience in our program. Quincy Vaughn has made good strides here in the fall and in the spring, and Brock Boltman has taken snaps in a little bit different role. We continue to like the progress that he has shown, and those guys are working hard, and we want all those guys ready to play. We make that perfectly clear to all our guys, because you're one snap away from being the full-time guy.
Whoever does take those snaps under center will be working under second-year offensive coordinator Danny Freund, who's been with the program for so long. How have you seen Danny evolve as a play caller and as a coordinator now as he moves into year number 2 with that title?
Well, he's always brought great enthusiasm. Now he brings great leadership to that side of the ball, along with the rest of the offensive staff. And I think, everybody's going to grow in certain ways. And we know that the one thing you usually do is you learn more and more about your players and your personnel. And I think sometimes we can get hung up a little bit in the plays we call, and it's more about the players, who you want to put in certain situations to be successful and what they do best. And I think he's really grown in that area about really looking at and evaluating the guys, what they do best, and giving them an opportunity to be successful by what type of plays we run and what type of things we're going to call in certain situations.
Danny does have some good playmakers at his disposal this year. Same story on the defensive side of the ball. A lot of returning talent for Brett Halenka, who now moves into his first year as D coordinator. What have you seen from Brett here in this spring as he's taken over this defense?
Well, I think you always encourage guys to put their own mark on that role when they get into it. And we see in the Missouri Valley, you're going to have to defend a number of different looks, and as we did in the Big Sky, but running the football is a little bit more prevalent in the Missouri Valley, and how they do it might be a little bit differently. So that's just what the challenge is, but been really pleased with the progress we're making on that side of the ball, and looking forward to the first time we really get tested, because you really know until you get to that first game. You want to prepare as well as you can, but really looking forward to the first test.